2020 has been a hell of a year, but there have definitely been a few awesome game releases. And I think that, despite the fact that a few games that are probably really going to be huge are still yet to be released, it's kind of safe to say that we've already gotten a couple of serious Game of the Year contenders, notably Ghost of Tsushima.
I am samurai, but I will sacrifice everything for my home.
What's going on, guys? My name is Ramakrishnan and welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about Ghost of Tsushima, a game that I knew I was going to like. It looked dope, and it came out and I loved it. I know that this game came out in July and it is already October as I'm recording, but I have a life. I play a lot of different games and a lot of other stuff going on, so I didn't get a chance to really 100% the game until now. Okay, so technically I didn't get everything in the game, but I got that platinum trophy, baby, and I loved getting it. I just enjoy the ride so much. So this video is about Ghost of Tsushima, why I love it, why I enjoyed getting that platinum trophy, why I'm extremely excited for the new content coming. Now, the Ghost of Tsushima is also probably going to be relevant on YouTube right now because at the time of recording, today we got the trailer for the Legends update with the new multiplayer and stuff, and I'm just so excited for more. So let's talk about Ghost of Tsushima. So first things first, narrative-wise, Sucker Punch told a really interesting story, and I think that it was one that I was very engaged with. I felt like they wrote Jin very well as someone who, sure, he didn't have a lot of personality, it seemed, but that worked in its favor because Jin was supposed to be the samurai in the traditional sense. And he was conflicted with the ways of the samurai and the ways that he wanted to do things, becoming the Ghost. Ghost of Tsushima followed Jin and all these characters who were all very interesting in their own rights, and the challenge that he faced with his uncle. And Shimura had his ways of doing things that are the traditional means, and Jin didn't like them, and Shimura didn't like that his nephew was going against him, even when he was trying to give him everything he could give him. I love the story. The ending was emotional. That choice in the ending was heavy. I just thought it flowed really well. Like every story mission, once they started showing the characters and the cutscenes and everything, there's a lot of weight on the shoulders of these characters. I loved everyone on the side. Taka and Yara and Ishikawa, everybody had their own storylines, which I thought were just so incredibly engaging. I love that. It's not always the case with open world games that side missions are great. Sometimes they do tell good stories, but there's a tendency to include filler. Ghost didn't do that. In my opinion, all the side missions worked. Even the small tales that weren't necessarily focused on main characters, still nice little side stories that I was incredibly engaged, as I followed through them. I loved it. But it's the gameplay, obviously, that really kept me going. That it's just fun as hell. I personally feel that I kind of enjoyed that Ghost of Tsushima didn't have the leveling system because it was kind of nice to just be able to see enemies grow with you, but not in a quantitative means. Like in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, for example, a game that this is inevitably going to be compared to, I do. I was kind of bothered by the fact that I had to grind it out to be able to go into a certain area where enemies were a few levels higher. And I liked it in Ghost of Tsushima. That's not really the case. That's not how it plays. I'm glad that it, not that I don't want it to be an RPG, but I'm glad it wasn't in many ways. The way the systems worked, you just upgrade skills, you get new abilities and stuff, and some get better, but I love it. I'm playing Marvel's Avengers right now, and I don't know, I just want to keep playing Ghosts. Everything about Ghost of Tsushima's gameplay and combat just works so well for me. It's one of my favorite combat systems because I genuinely feel like a badass, for sure. The way the action flows, and I like the swordplay and rolling around and countering and getting combos, holding triangle for the powerful blows. All the ghost weapons are very cool. I enjoy the throwing weapons, and smoke bombs and the explosives. The way the flame is amazing when I get that going. That's so cool. It's just it's cool. It's a dope game. I've played a lot of games that I really enjoyed, but to 100% or to get the platinum trophy, I'm not saying that no one does it, obviously, but I personally have only gotten a couple platinum trophies, and Sucker Punch's last major game, Infamous Second Son, was one of them. I think previously I did it in Ratchet and Clank. Like, I'm almost there in some games. I never got it in Spider-Man yet. A couple of Far Cries, I was close. Batman, I was close, but like this game, I knew right away. Once I started playing it and saw how everything was working, I was like, I want to check everything off. I want to really complete this game. And I think that it's like an Assassin's Creed game, except it's not. It did Assassin's Creed better than Assassin's Creed did Assassin's Creed. So that's what I'm saying. Ghost of Tsushima, it came in here. It's just like a masterpiece. And I love riding around my horse. It's not going to die. You know, I can always call it in. I love that everything sort of spawns quickly. You know, you mess up, you're back in. The ability to just follow the map to whatever you need to find collectible wise and do complete things in this game. You know, it's interesting. I actually really like the guided wind. I think that's cool. Also, Traveler's Attire looks really good, especially in the black one. So, like, I was all right wearing it for the last few hours of me playing this game. I think that was so awesome that this game implemented something where you could just fast travel all over the place. Like, literally, like, okay, you could fast travel here and here and here. It's like, they made it so nice. I mean, there's a lot of games that don't have fast travel. Assassin's Creed games, you gotta unlock them. I love that. Sucker Punch just let us move around the map freely, and it's not tedious. It's never tedious. Like, all right, finding every banner and Mongol artifact, stuff like that could be, you know, I didn't quite do all of those. All those is in the few that you don't need for the platinum trophy. But it's so easy when you have a guy to win, and it's interesting. I like exploring the world, and that's another thing. I mean, I'm not necessarily, you know, the type of person to talk about games specifically with their visuals and their graphics as a reason why I like the game. But come on. Ghost of Tsushima is one of the most beautiful video games I've ever seen in my life. There are some games on the PS4 that look as good or better than Ghost, but like, not many. I don't know. I mean, the character models and the facial expressions and all look great. Though, of course, some games look better in that way. But, like, just the pure beauty of it and the way the map is designed. I love the flowers and you know, everything flying around and the wind. The music is beautiful. The colors. Photo mode is amazing. I've taken at least 50 photos for sure. Just this vivid imagery of this game is so incredible to look at. I love that Sucker Punch put a lot of effort into how this game looks, and it performs well too. My purpose to make this video was to just talk about the game, because I'm a gamer. I'm a YouTuber who talks about video games, and I never got a chance to really talk about my thoughts on Ghost. I wanted to do it on The Last of Us Part 2 as well. Spoiler alert, that game, in my opinion, is also a masterpiece. I didn't get a chance to do that for X or Y reason. Maybe I will talk about Last of Us soon. But Ghost of Tsushima, I think I like more. I think that it's just engaging. The combat is never not fun. It's intense at times. You feel like a badass. Jin is so cool. So many things to unlock, just like customizing your look, and I love that. You know, our vanity gear and your visuals. I like that a lot. I'm really excited. New Game Plus. I'm gonna hop in. I just enjoyed Ghost that much. You know, I don't really play games more than once. I mean, it's not something I do a lot because I have so many games that I want to play, so many games that I am playing, so many other things going on. But I think that Ghost is something I'll do New Game Plus because I want to experience all this again. I want the adventure. Just the experience is so much fun. It's so cool. I love this game. Man, I'm going to do a video soon. It's going to be a big one. Probably like my favorite games of this generation as PS5 and Series X are coming out next month. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, a quick little rant here. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about Ghost. You know, whether you beat it in July, whether you got the Platinum Trophy in July, or whether you're still playing it, or maybe you're planning on picking it up soon. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, because I want to talk about games like this. Games that we love. Games that I love. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed your time here. If you did, maybe consider that subscribe button. I think that would help me out a lot. And also comment below, like, you know, what other stuff you want to talk about with gaming, especially with new consoles right around the corner. So, thank you again, guys. I'll see you all in the next video.